Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Epic Fumble, where you can see at our episode 17 another full party because we skipped the last one because life happens and it's summer. Want to enjoy it, but yes, welcome to tonight's episode with my Cerberus Hounds, where two of them will be prepping some stuff for this weekend. So we will be indulgent in their circumstances because they have a lot of job to do, and I'm playing there this weekend, so I want to have a good thing. It's a bit selfish there. Nerds. So, well, I'll be taking the recap, but for any games next week, it's going to be our Insurrection Star Wars game in French with the Fate system, as usual. And, since I moved and all my office, I just need to move a bit the stuff behind. But since I'm going to be established since I moved properly, might have a bit more stream, and I have a new graphic card, so maybe some Baldur's Gate streams coming up. So yes. Except that, well, let me just go launch for the recap. Last session, a month ago, our friends were sleeping, and they fought a bunch of undead creature that they already faced, but only one at their second mission. They faced it, and this creature was fueling on fear. It was feeding on it, and it seemed that they have an ability to regenerate when people are afraid around them. But now they fought in pack, and they found out that they actually are better fighting in pact. Like they have an internal instinct to feed on the fear and take the most out of it. And for a new gentleman, let me just show you the feral that they identified at the end of this game as a vampire. Well, not a vampire spawn. So the lesser kind of vampire, but still a creature to be scared of. And that's what they feed off. But since our friend Kaiser and rolled a so high Arcana checked, they found the information that these creatures, the undead-ish, that they were undead by their type, but there were still part of them living. Why they were a bit more conscious, why they were feeling on this fear. And that the feral and the undead zombie-ish creature, well, they seem to be the first step of the evolution that would be the feral one. So that was how we finished the game. Our group leveled up at level 5, but we'll roll it after the break, since right now they leveled up only when they do a proper long rest. And in our game, it's only when they sleep in a really safe environment called inn or their home. So, everybody went to sleep, I think, or if they went to does anybody want to do something before morning comes? All right. You all wake up a bit like hungover from your night before, a bit sore. Those you can roll your id dice, if any left, for your last day of travel towards Zadash.
Yeah, I did that already.
I think we did it at the end of the last game.
Yeah.
But remember that our Shroud... Oh, yeah, in the recap. Shroud actually suffered 2 critical hits. One that's disfigured is beautiful fur on his face that gives him advantage on intimidation, but disadvantage on persuasion checks. And the other one that is a bit more tenacious, since it's obtained at its core on the chest, it seems to have necrotic energy have taken a toll on his body, and he aged 20 years. So our little cat's a bit like, yeah, it's weird. It's like your kneecaps now that you're past 30, they lost the property of bending. And you kind of have a lower back pain for no reason, just because you slept on the wrong side.
Whoa, I feel like Portia now.
We're playing D&D for the fantasy of being able-bodied. Like, what is this realism all of a sudden? Like,
Critical hits. That's what
Chronic
happens.
pain in my escapism, say it ain't so.
right?
Yeah, but Phil is in shape like nobody, so it's not his reality yet.
Yeah, I need to destroy my fake life like that.
Oh, to him, the fantasy is having back pain. Okay.
Exactly.
So y'all wake up in the morning, and the drizzle rain that was the day before seems to be clear sky, a bit of gray, but just mostly sparse blue in the sky coming up. Nazum, he took a critical hit too, I think. Did he? No, he's only injured. Good. So yeah, Nazum went back to his dragonborn form. So less dragon type of it. And he goes probably to Shroud when he wakes up and Shroud, are you okay?
Oh, Nazum, I've had better days. Do you feel your back like fully? Because mine is kind of leaving my body at the moment. It's not fun at all. I need to stay a bit with Portia to learn that, I think.
That's what happened to me when we fought the bandits that ambushed us.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. But what the doc said, it was that you hit me right in the balls.
Oh, yeah, that really hurts. But yeah, it's not the same thing. But
I've been
Yeah.
healed now, but yeah, I feel when you like lost a part of your body.
you know what you should do?
What?
Go ask Kaiser what he felt like the last time he was hit in the balls.
Oh, okay.
He's a good
And-
teacher.
And Nazum just goes to Kaiser's tent, and he just, since there's no door, he's like, knock, knock.
Yes.
Hello. Did you hear us, Shroud and me talking?
No, I was focusing on the spells I need to prepare for today. Why?
Because since we were talking about injuries, last time I got like part of my the doctor said that it was part of my balls that were gone. So he told me to ask you, and how did it feel when you got kicked in the balls last time?
Your doctor asked me.
No, Shroud. Shroud
Oh.
told me to ask you.
Oh yeah, I should have thought about that. Yeah. That's not a question you should ask.
Oh, okay.
You see,
I won't ask it.
Shroud is not a good teacher or father figure, if that matters. You should really consider when you ask you things, and ask someone else for advice. Well, not everyone in our party. I'd say, let's say me or Portia. Yeah, Vest sometimes.
But he told me that you were the teacher and that you would be the most inclined to help. Not inclined to help, but the wisest. So now that you told me that I should not ask this question, I won't do it anymore.
Excellent.
Good. Sorry it disturbs. And he, like, the head leaves the tent. And he goes. Anyway, I have to learn how to cast sword like this. So during like the 1-2 hour that everyone's prepping in the morning, Nazum join you, Vess, for sparring.
Yeah,
He's still
sparing is
not
gonna be
comfortable.
a bit lighter just because I still have a level of exhaustion.
Yeah. So
I mean, falling 3 times tends to do that.
yep. But yeah, you see that he's not proficient with weapons, so it just goes, okay, let's learn this. And after a while, but even the night before, his movement is great, but his stance is floppy. His strike are not precise, so there's still gonna have a lot of work to it. But his
Yeah.
feet movement is pretty good.
I'm gonna give him some like exercise so he becomes more aware of like how his body moves because I feel like that has a lot to do with how like he's floppy in his stance.
Oh, okay. So like this, and you go on with the tips for him to get better at it. Ravna and Portia, on your side, anything during the morning or just and prepping your stuff?
Well, at some point, Revna would have approached Shroud and gone like, "So I've been thinking. I know magic to disguise yourself. So I was thinking maybe I could use it to like fix up your face, at least, kind of like make it look like it's normal. But then I realized, yeah, I can only do that for myself. So sorry."
Oh, well, that's nice of you. But if you remember well, when we tried to go right in a bandit cave, we did the same thing together. I changed my appearance to.
Oh, that's right. You know the same kind of magic. Well, then why don't you do that? Because, like, you looked a little
Well,
fucked, to be honest.
uh, I know, right? Well, I'm assuming I should be myself. There's
But
no
this is not
reason.
yourself. You got injured.
Well, it's me that's injured, so it's a part of me now.
Yeah, I still think we should fix this.
Oh, okay then. Maybe
You're a lot less cute than you used to be.
should I do that before we go into the town?
Hmm. Well, it's really up to you. It's just I'm giving you my opinion, so you do what you want with it.
Huh. So hard to decide on this. I was proud because those wounds,
Wounds.
are like a war trophy. Actually, I survived those creatures.
Yeah, but I feel like that's something some beefy guy would say, not like,
Don't you think I'm beefy enough?
No, really not.
Oh fuck, damn.
But yeah, also they make you a lot more noticeable, which I think is against your whole gimmick as the stealthy one.
No, you're right. Yeah, I will think about it before we go into the town.
It's
And
an
you just see
idea.
me putting my hand on my back because trying to be intimidating, I just hurt myself in the process.
Yeah, just food for thought.
I will think about it.
I'm sure we'll be able to find someone to fix you permanently afterwards. It's fine.
Oh, somebody could do that?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh,
A healer.
I don't know those kind of people.
Because I know Portia heals, but I don't think she heals to that extent. But we're going to a big city. There's bound to be like some clerics or something.
Oh, this kind of people, okay. Because the last healer I saw in my life, I think I stole stuff from them, so I don't have a good relationship with them. Well, that healer. Anyway,
Did you steal stuff from a healer in Zadash?
I've never been to Zadash, so it's a new playground.
Well, we've been once, but
We've been to Zadash?
yeah, I remember the whole cult thing.
Oh, that was Zadash.
I believe so.
Did I steal anybody there? Oh, I stole a book. I stole the book from the guy.
You stole the
Oh,
ledger.
I guess technically I did steal from a cleric in Zadash, but that's not you, that's me. So we're good.
Oh, that's the Everlight guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's bring back souvenir.
Uh-huh.
Life goes on so fast.
Yeah, I took his symbol.
Yeah.
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 What a nice discussion, right?
Uh-huh.
I'll keep this guy's self in mind.
Great.
And Portia, on your end.
I think around the point that they end that conversation, I emerge from around the tent with like a tea in hand and some tea bags. I'm like, "Oh, Shroud, come here. I got a thing for bad injuries to help you heal." And I take like a little pouch of tea and I'm like, "Put this on your face where it hurts. It's gonna feel better. I promise."
I just do it. I think everything Portia says far is true.
And I also do like a little cure wounds on top of that to help it because I'm like, maybe that will help.
You're trying.
I'm trying. Don't move. The needles are getting close to your eye. Don't worry. Okay, there you go.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. Oh,
Actually, when you cast your cure wounds, you see that the wounds on its face, because probably the tea pouch goes on the one on the face of Shroud.
Yeah.
And he goes like,
Good for birds.
you're casting it at what level?
I'm still at level 1 spells.
So you just put it on the face, and you see that some of it just seems to move and retract themselves. The black corruption, the veins from the scar in the face. But then a few seconds later, you just see like small black veins going back into his fur.
Well, that's not good.
You know that with probably like more powerful healing magic, it would be working.
Okay. Just keep that on your face before until we leave camp, okay?
yeah, sure.
And for you, Shroud, it did hurt a bit less.
Okay.
And I give you like a little pat on the shoulder. I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, you'll get all better." And as I turn around, the first other person I see, like,
Probably Revna. And since everybody prepped up a bit in the morning, you all go your ways. And like I said, I shared the image of the dear city of Zadash, but this is not the entrance you're going in.
"Oh,
From where you're going, let me activate the map. Here, you're going. Activate. Right there. Oh wait, did I screw it up? Yes, I screwed it up.
there's no token."
Yeah. I always forget. I don't know
I
why.
can't move my token.
No, you can't. Exterminate. No.
Yes, a Doritos-shaped city.
Yeah, the
Classic.
Doritos. So you're coming from the north. So the main gate is happening here. And once you're, let me use Nezum token to be the group token. While you're there, there's two guards that are in the middle of the way. They're literally blocking the immense road, and you just hear,
"Stop there, citizen!"
and you see it's an half-orc fellow with a dwarven lady on his side.
"No, you won't be able to go through these gates. I will require you to go to one more south, please.
Why?
Because this is the upper city of the city of Zadash. And with the past months, maybe year of tension that happened here, we prefer to let voyagers obtain permits or invitation to the upper side of the city.
Oh, what's so special about the upper city that you require an invitation?
Well,
And as he turns, you see that there's three high tower in the sky, and one, the stone seems to be more fresh. It seems like the weather didn't taint it much. Like most of, and half of the tower is actually the same weathered as the other one, but the upper side is cleaned.
we had some disagreement when the war with the Kryn dynasty happened.
Was there a battle in the upper city? Is that why the towers looks somewhat new? Oh, interesting.
So any voyagers that are traveling does not have easy access to the upper city. And we want to keep things
So-
civilized, so we don't let you go to the gate and just go back and then go to the other way.
Yeah, that's fair. But like, what are towers for?
The towers are for the government and one part of the Solstice Academy.
Oh, okay. So I'll assume this is kind of like the rich part of the city,
Yes, indeed.
if the government lives there.
Some of the students live in the other parts of the city, but they have the invitation and the permit to pass.
Oh, okay.
And some
Uh,
member of the Cerberus Assembly too.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say what constitutes a permit because we're kind of like part of the Cerberus Assembly as well, and I'll hold up my badge.
Let me identify it if you don't mind.
And he grabs a badge.
Gottfried, can you identify this, please?
Ah, yes, give that to me.
And you see that she just like a monocle that she put around her eyes, and it's just like zzz. You just go blue for a second.
Yes, it's a good one. It have the right properties. All right.
All right then. Well, you would be, since you're a member, official Hounds of the Cerberus Assembly, you would be allowed to the upper city if you'd like.
Well, thank you. That makes it less of a long walk for us to get into the city.
I turn to the other 4 and Nazum, so 5.
Just a question: what did you did with the bodies of the undeads that were? did you just left them there, pile them up, or fire?
Yeah, I was gonna say pile them up and like throw fire on that shit.
All right, so you burned them. Perfect.
yeah. And
Nothing
keep
like the
storm
smell of burning flesh in the morning.
pretty much.
The smell of bacon.
Portia had the flames like flash on her glasses in the darkness of night as she was staring at the fire.
Oh, and Mr. Guard.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
Shroud?
Did Shroud end up casting Disguise Self?
Nope, I forgot.
Okay, so I'm just kind of like gonna grab Shroud and like push him in front of me and go like,
So our friend got injured. Would you know of a cleric or healer in town that could maybe help him?
Yes, there's a temple inside the city. Let me just check. I'm not. I go like to the ceremonies and stuff, but I'm not a big preacher.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not religious as well. Like, I know the gods exist and everything, but like, I don't worship any of them.
What?
You just hear no. No. Here, Dwindlian Empire religion. Give me a sec. I know that most of them are represented inside Zadash, but I know that Bahamut, Eun, and Erathis are mostly known inside there. But
Well, all of them are represented, but three major here are Bahamut, Paler, and Moradin. since a lot of the lawmaster are dwarven fellas.
All right. Well, could you point us in the direction of the closest temple, maybe?
With the 3 towers, I follow up the last one at the end, and you'll have a small cathedral. No, not cathedral, but mausoleum that you can go there.
Perfect. So it's a place to start.
All right. Is there
Thank
anything else you
you.
need to know with the city?
Well, I'm good.
Just asking where the customer service ones. The other inside are less like talky.
Where would like a good place for an inn be? I guess.
Yeah. There's the.
We could go
Because
back
we're
to the tavern we visited last time.
You visited Here's the Dash before?
Oh, it was just an in and out thing.
Okay.
I had a honeymoon here a few decades, century ago.
Cerberus business, not her honeymoon, though.
Oh. All right. I want to ask about it more. There's. It's not in the higher city if you want to have a bit more fun. But there's. In the Panta Market, you'll find an inn for sure over there. There's a Lodge of the Eclipse there. There's a lot of nighttime shows and performance on stage.
Ooh,
If you'd like.
nighttime entertainment. I'm up for that. How about you guys?
Sounds like a fun way to spend a night.
Yeah,
You
for
seem a bit
sure.
roughed up. A little bunch of you. Rolls are safe, or might we carry the words of maybe something?
I would say perhaps if people try to go on the road and they are frail, unaccompanied, not up for any type of combat and or challenge, perhaps the road could be considered dangerous then.
Creatures, bandits,
Undead.
Yeah, creatures.
undead. Okay. I'll report this back to the garrison. Thank you.
Well, we burned the one we encountered, but there could be more out there that we didn't encounter. So
Were they just creatures hunting for food, or?
I don't think they saw us as food. And
they
they
seem
were
a little smart in a way.
and organized, weirdly enough.
That doesn't sound good.
And you see
Oh,
that
no.
the dwarven ladies next to him is with her pad and just like scrying down.
Well, if you don't mind,
And we don't need to. If you want to, don't give some details, but do a small report, so we can just skip that. What do you want? What do you want to say about that? Do you say that they're leading by someone, or they're just a pack of feral things attacking, organized way?
Yeah, I'd say they sounded organized, and I would mention the fact that someone was also leading them in a way.
Yeah, I don't think we can't stay vague about it, but I think it's important that we mention that they're not just organized by themselves. There's a mastermind or something.
well, thank you for making the Dwindlegan Empire safer for other people. We'll be sending words to other small villages, to some small detachment that we have. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I just guess that, defensive travelers are better off hiring mercenaries or something if they're going to travel.
Gastrid, do you want to give them a coupon of correspondence?
Oh, yeah, sure. This is good information. So,
And you just hear the of paper, and she handed to Revnar Vest, the one in front.
this is going to be you can give this to the inn we told you about, the Lodge of the Eclipse, and you'll be lodging for free, and you'll be having meal for tonight for free too.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
That's quite kind.
we want to give some rewards for encouraging citizens to
Oh,
be.
but keeping the Empire safe doesn't merit any kind of reward. We just do it out of the gratefulness of our hearts.
Vess is gonna look at Jean, like Revenant Deep, kind of puzzled about her demeanor because did we get a shapeshifter? What the hell is going on?
You can tell that you don't even need to roll an insight check because Revna, like the smile she has is like very wide.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fake, but
very-
Sarcastic
you know.
one.
Obviously, like she and her just entire demeanor is like sickeningly sweet to the point where like you would instantly know that she is buttering it on.
All right. You can go forward. Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
See you all.
Thanks again.
So the customer service guards let you pass?
And got free shit out of it. Didn't even have to be a Karen about it. So,
So you walk towards the upper city, since you are entering from this part of the town. And let me just zoom in here. One of the three towers is taken for the Cerberus assembly. One of the towers here. One of the other one, the brown here, and the other one here. And the mausoleum is right in the middle, where
that's good because I thought those were the three towers actually.
nope.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm mistaking that, but let's keep it like that. So, you're going straight for the temple?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, we should get the meow meow fixed.
All right. Roll me.
What sort of fixed?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry,
I got
Marvin,
the
just
joke. No, it's okay. I got it. I also realized as I was saying that I was like,
Get
So,
his face fixed.
Portia, roll me a d3, please. Well, a d6, please. 1, 2 will be one result, and 2, 4, 3, 4.
I rolled
Okay.
a 2.
All right.
A
All
D3.
right. Here it is. And when you arrive, you see a dwarven fellow that seems to have a leather chest piece above his robes, but you clearly see the Hull Hammer symbol of the symbol of Moradin on his chest engraved. And he's like, "Rela, citizen, how can Moradin help you in this time of need? Because I see that you are in need." And you just look at the bunch with the injuries.
I give a little greeting in Dwarvish. Say, hello to you too, a holy one. My friend here, and I go over to comment as I say this. My friend here had a little bit of a rough night as I put my hand behind Shroud and give a little rub in the back. And we're wondering if you could help us we'll help him with what just happened.
Please. Well, I was about to say young one, but look like your body took a toll, eh? How did that happen? What kind of energy did this?
I look to Shroud, see if he wants to answer.
Well, I'm not sure myself. Actually, these creatures just strike me with that like dark stuff. I don't know how to say that. I'm not a specialist. Help me, Portia. You know that stuff. You're old.
Would
You know a lot of
you
things.
let me look at your wounds a bit closer then?
Oh yeah, for sure. Take a look. No problem.
And he's not of the delicate delicate one. You just grab you by your shoulder and you're like, ugh! And he like pull your jaw down and you just see if anything happens in the mouth. But you're like you force feed a cat pills.
Yeah.
You're like.
I'm gonna be the person who brought their cat to veterinarian and talking while the freaking observation is going on. Yeah, so I think it was some undeads that jumped us. There might have been some necrotic stuff. I think there was talk of a vampire spawn, maybe. So yeah,
Ugh,
yeah, I
this
kind
is
of
going to be hard stuff.
yeah, I kind of went something like that myself a few weeks ago. Had a few years taken away from me as well. But what's 5 years for me and you compared to 5 years for a little cat? Am I right?
Well, yes. I think the Grand Priest of the could do a little something for you, but they like donations for the temple, if you know what I mean.
How much are we talking about?
We're talking about around 500 gold piece.
He's worth it. Okay. I take a little look around the temple, see what the state of the temple is. Like, is it in pristine condition?
It looks like it is in pristine condition. Like you see already there like some monks or younger acolytes that are around the temple, or they're just cleaning the space around.
Does he look like intrigued by Shroud's condition?
Well, like anybody who like looks to someone who would be cursed by something, when it seems to grab a bit more of his attention when Portia said vampire, and it could be related to it.
So I'm just gonna lean closer to Portia and say, "Do you think we can like have him lower the price by like letting him do a test on Shroud?"
I nodded to you, then like I whisper in Dwarvish to the priest. So, if I could, instead of just throwing, well, not doing the full donation to a member of the clan and of the cloth of the clan, maybe you could take a closer look at it, because this might not be the first time you'll be dealing with this problem. We got ambushed on the road, and I'm a seamstress on the side, so maybe I could do a little something to embellish the temple from the outside so people can appreciate Moradin's benevolence a bit more in this town.
It is really appreciated for the attention, but the one who will be requesting your thing is the Grand Priest, and the Grand Priest is this Dragonborn over there. And he pointed to you with his nose while he's like still like now since you don't have any more leather chest piece to your armor shroud because it's shred also. So he technically have like both of his hands inside the wounds in the middle that like have been closed, but like it's just checking for on the miasma that had been taking a toll there.
Come on.
And like well, and you see a golden dragonborn that is in half plate, that he is wearing proudly this sign of the platinum dragon on his chest.
Oh wow. Assume you're gonna love meeting this person.
Oh really? Oh, is it like me? Or I'm like him right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I
But
said, yeah.
like said, he will be the one charging it, and He is, well, you know dragons. They're close to their horde and stuff. They make it more powerful and blah, blah, blah.
I understand.
We would use it to create artifacts on our side, but since he will be the one be able to probably cure your friends, and okay, since you're a kind lady, you can only ask him for the greater restoration healing spell. Because at the same time, oh, no, wait. It would not cure the first one. It is 6th level. Fuck. Or instead, maybe instead of paying twice 500, you would be able to like deal something for 750 with him. Because if you ask him to cast heal, everything goes away. Understand?
I understand.
How rich are we? Because that's a lot of money for, like, fur.
I don't know. It's only 20 years of your life.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
my chest, I'm really happy if we remove that. But my face, I couldn't put a mask or something. I don't know. For now,
Well,
until we get more rich.
Well, I have money.
I have a fair amount of platinum and gold as well, like 30 platinum and 300 gold.
And if we help you and pay for you, then like maybe you can owe us a favor or something further down the road.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get the cash back.
Or just a favor. It doesn't need to be money.
Oh, it's easier to find money.
It's also an option.
Yeah,
Because I currently have 63 platinum pieces.
What?
yeah.
You guys are so rich. I have 30.
I have 20.
Yeah,
Still
I
more
didn't
rich
really
than me.
spend any of it. So
I lean towards the priest. Oh, also,
Yes.
could someone of your, like you, take care of this, and I pull out my missing fingers?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is a fresh one too, huh?
A few days.
Um, and we don't. Regeneration is more into the druid circle. I know some priests are able to do so, but I think it's just above what our friend the dragonborn over there.
I understand. Alternatively, you said you folks are good with the crafts, right?
Yes, indeed, we are.
Could you point me to a couple of the best smiths in town, then?
You have it in front of you. Depends on what do you want weapons, armor, or not? Or you meaning to replace this?
Well, the stubs are doing this.
Well, there's a tech guy that is a Firbolg in town. He's taking care of the what's his place again? It is the invulnerable vagrant. His name is Puma Soul. You can find him there.
All right. I thank you for that. And because of this, because I know you'll make good use of it, I put a little 10 gold pieces worth of Risidum in a pouch for him. I'm like, for your help.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. I will put it to good use. I might have to use it if I could help someone in need like yours in the future.
Think of me, eh?
Yes.
All right, let's make Nazum a new friend.
So you're going towards the golden dragonborn in the armor.
Super quickly.
Super quickly, you go to him and like,
I think like Nazum flies before us. Like it's already there. Like oh shit.
Stop there, my friend. Corruption seems to be lingering in your wounds. I would not like to catch it. Please tell me, what happened with all that?
Well, we just told the guy over there some bad thing happened to us. We just need help, you know. I got attacked by what? How did you call them? Some vampire spawn, and he ripped off my chest, and now I'm old. So help me, please.
How dare these creatures walks among the median fields? I shall ask the Platinum Dragon to purge this evil from this land.
Well, I mean, at least those evil are kind of purged already. But...
And you made great service to the civilization of this city and to the Dwindlian Empire.
Yes, out of the goodness of our hearts.
I sense some mockery in your tone, milady.
Not
I
at
won't
all.
take offense.
Please don't. Sorry, it's just my face, you know.
So,
cut it to the chase. And you see that he's going into like medicinal glabberish. Like that. So instead, you just need to cast this spell and everything will be setting up right, okay?
Silent on himself.
Just stop your concentration. Easy.
Yeah. Nope.
Now you're still concentrated.
Come on, someone hit him.
Dispel magic, someone?
No.
I don't have a
Heck.
level 3 spell yet.
So I'm
Your
gonna take
cat-
the lead at this point. So the dragon is healing me for free.
Yeah, as a thank you for
Mhm.
our sacrifice and
Because
selflessness.
we are such
Exactly.
good servants of the realm, you know,
Yeah.
and he recognizes
Yep.
that, so
I
he's
s-
just gonna
We
Yeah.
hear no
go
opposition.
for it.
So yep. That's
Exactly.
what
We
I'm gonna
Yeah.
also say that we saved Nazum a few weeks ago, so like we're really big with we're tight with Bahamut. Like we
Exactly.
go back, we're homies.
Did I
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that we just leveled up?
Yeah, we're level
exactly.
19
Same
now.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, level I'd say even level 20.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I think it got a bit distorted, but yeah, sure. 19, 20. What's the difference, right?
Are we still on
There's-
Twitch? Or oh,
Yeah. So Shroud got healed for free and now we're level 20.
Exactly.
Hey, no.
I kind of just elbow Shroud and I go like, I can pay for it. You just owe me.
No, I know. I can't pay for that alone. I know. I know.
Oh, I can pay for it in full. That's how rich I am.
What
Uh-huh.
the heck? And I will need to buy an armor with that too. Damn it.
While like the little pleading is going on, I'm like, oh, have you been in a Zoom, by the way? It's a yeah.
Oh, hi.
A younger specimen of a bronze family. Nice to see your cousin over here. How are you feeling?
Well, a cousin, I'm more of the upgraded thing, but okay. But I'm doing pretty good, and look at any costume to get in this body.
In this body?
It's a long story. It would be Kaiser to count it to you. But I don't think Kaiser have the time to do so.
In any
I also
case,
don't think he has the will to do so.
Kaiser did not enter the temple, so he's not listening to any of this.
So is Phil okay with the loading and reloading?
Yeah, sorry about that.
So the Dragonborn is waiting his palm in front of him for a pouch of some sort.
Okay,
So how do you want to do this, Shroud?
Okay, I don't mind if people want to help me pay, but what are you guys going to ask from me? This feels
Who
like
knows?
a trap. Who knows? Oh, dang.
I mean, Shroud, the principle behind having people help you out and then owing them is kind of the whole idea of building trust between people. So, yeah, you do have to take a leap of faith that we're not going to abuse this thing that you are going to owe us. And more than likely, because we keep getting into weird shit, it might come back to you. So,
Imagine if we cross again with a vampire spawn and this happens again. You'll be so frustrated. Okay, let's do
honestly,
it. I don't mind.
Well, if it happens again, then you can pay for our healing. And then we'll be even.
I'm gonna use a crossbow now. I don't love daggers anymore. Okay, I don't mind. I can pay a bit, but I'm not rich. I have like the equivalent of 200 gold piece. 200, yeah.
And it was 750, correct?
I know. Who's gonna help Shroud?
I'll drop 10 platinum pieces in the palm. And as I post, like, by the way, what does one have to do to be the good graces of Bahamut?
your heart have to be worthy to carry the faith of the Platinum Dragon. Justice have to be within your very core.
Okay.
Discipline also.
kind of sounds like you're worthless.
So I will give 45 platinum pieces to cover the rest.
I was going to say I'm going to give 10, so you can give
Oh.
35.
Yeah, that works.
So now I owe something to everybody except Kaiser?
And you owe the most to me,
Yeah, I know.
specifically. Hmm
I know.
This
Fine.
is what we call a power dynamic.
And on this, may the blessing of Bahamut comes upon you, my child.
You see that this Dragonborn is way into like preaching all his faith to people that are coming to him.
Yeah.
And may
That's
the Platinum Dragon cure and purge the taint inside your body.
And at this time, you start to feel a bit lighter, and you seem to start floating a bit, Shroud.
Wow.
As you just see the statue behind him glowing behind, and in between you just have the shadow of this gold dragonborn overshadowing your own place and the rest of the cathedral.
And may this light purge this necrotic energy inside your body. And may the corruption never come back.
And you are basically being cast heal on yourself.
Okay.
So the aging goes back and the disfigured goes out. The 2 wounds seems to be cleared out. But one thing that you all see is that Shroud is like 1/5 black and 4/5 white.
Did you just tell us what Shroud's ancestry was?
Just his fur. Like instead
My
of being
fur.
half and half, like only like the upper part here seems to be still having black fur.
So was that supposed
Shroud
to
has
happen?
been whitewashed.
Well, like, was this supposed to happen?
What's going on?
You got a new look.
Yeah, you look a little different, but you don't look bad.
It's
What of
it's-
the betrayer god happened to you?
Oh,
I
Your
don't
very
know.
soul seems to be tainted.
Oh, that's not
Come
good.
on, that's rude. I feel judgment here. We should leave, guys.
Yeah, I feel like this is a little judgmental. Should
You
worshippers
should
of
not
Bahamut
be.
be
You should
this
not leave this
judgmental?
place.
Uh,
Brothers,
Why?
sisters.
And you see that he looks at the people, and you see like some of the monks and like clerks being weirded out.
I understand your well, actually, no, I don't understand your concern because you haven't explained to us exactly what it is you're seeing or why you don't want Shroud to leave. Because we're kind of on a mission here, so I'd like a good explanation before you feel all nilly-willy retaining us.
The spell I just cast on your friend is supposed to clear any ointment, corruption, poison, disease from him.
Okay, that's impressive.
Thing is, at first I saw him. Half of his furs was black and half white. Thing is, now his fur is not the same, and my spell doesn't do that.
Maybe.
So deeper corruption seems to be growing inside him.
No, I was
And
just...
I cannot let someone leave this temple with this kind of stuff.
No. That's not the thing that's happening right now. It's just really dirty. That's what's going on.
This is not a
Oh, that's just
thaumaturgy spell, son.
What?
It is not for cleaning your fur.
How many people are there around us?
With the scene that he's causing, you see that even the priest of Moradin seems to have grabbed his hammer with a step behind. He's not offensive, but he's close to you. He just have his hand like someone would have a hand on his sword during a tense meeting.
Go get Kaiser for this. Like,
Yeah, please do.
yeah, okay.
I'm just gonna go outside and go like,
Okay, but in what capacity, considering you just told us that you've done this massive spell that should have done miracles and it hasn't done any, well, not all of it, and it had some weird adverse effect.
It cured
How
all
does-
the wounds of your friends that he was having.
Yeah, I
But
figured
from
out.
anything that he had before seemed to keep a stain on his soul.
Okay, I hear you. But how does keeping him in your temple changes anything about that? Last
This is
I checked, if it's something on your soul, it's not contagious. It's on your soul.
Maybe it is his lack of faith in something instead of whatever he does in life.
You think I lack
Kaiser,
faith?
this guy is saying Shroud's soul is dirty.
I told you I will not enter this temple.
Why not?
They're weird people inside temples.
Well, yeah, I agree with you on that, but you know Shroud the best out of all of us, so you should probably come and deal with this.
I don't like that, but I will save Shroud because you need me.
Mm.
I'm coming.
No, but let me tell you one thing. My appearance is mine. You don't know me, so how can you judge me by what's happening right now?
Maybe it's,
Because this spell would not do anything else than curing your
Yeah, but I'm still a good
son.
person.
And this is why you have to stay here under vigilant watch, where holy people could attempt to cure this.
What is
I
happening here?
I still don't see how the two are related. Also, Do you assume we don't have anyone of faith among our party?
No, but him seems to be lack of.
Yeah, a choice, sure, but it's not by like keeping him here that you're gonna force convert him or anything.
I'm not conversing him. I want to contain whatever you have inside of him to reach the other people in the city.
I still don't think that's contagious. It's on his soul.
There's no point to argue. He's under the custody of the Cerberus Assembly. We have a watch on everyone here. You don't have any claim on us. You don't want to create any problem with our institution, so we will leave this temple.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm very bad at persuasion. I just hate religious people.
Can I assist?
How would you
I
assist
just
him?
check?
How would you
So
assist?
I will dig the symbol of the Everlight out of my stuff and go,
Yes, as a worshiper of the Everlight, I can back his claims that this soul is pure and that this is simply a mistake and that you should let us go.
And then you will be put under arrest. The Everlight is a Taldore religion that is not admitted within the Dwendalian Empire.
since when? What? Okay,
this-
I'm gonna
Gift of
I'm gonna cast suggestion.
Why do we want to lose our characters so much?
And go. I think you're mistaken. The Everlight was just admitted into the pantheon of acceptable deities in
We're dead.
Zadash and the Dwendalian Empire.
We're dead.
I'm just gonna start making a pot of tea in a corner on one of the chairs, like stress making tea while this is happening.
Honestly, does the priest is the priest more concentrated on like Kaiser that did a Karen and like Revna that's trying to bullshit her way about the Everlight?
I was supporting. I was trying to give him advantage.
What
Yeah,
helped
While
us is
supporting
what-
him.
I want basically what I want to know is he more focused on R2 like lead here, and I can actually try and just like smuggle Shroud out?
The priest of Moradin is acting kind of like a guard right now, since the golden dragonborn put everyone on alert, and he asked brothers and sisters to shut the doors. So there's people at doors right now with the situation happen.
I'm making tea.
So the only thing that could change maybe it's how Kaiser will roll his persuasion check now with disadvantage.
Would help like
I'm
these
sorry.
need
Ha!
disadvantage.
Wow.
What?
What a 20.
There's an alternate timeline.
Where was
Holy
the other way
shit.
around?
Where she did not pull out the Everlight sign.
Okay,
This is how we
composure.
die. This is how we die. By the hands of priests.
Anybody like chamomile here?
Do you have thoughts
Yeah,
about
I-
your second characters, guys?
I think you should probably put like lavender and sleeping potion in the tea.
Now. We've done enough misdirection for one day.
No government is above the retribution and justice that the Platinum Dragon can bring.
Yeah, I think justice is also kind of Erathis' thing.
She's holding up the judge and having discernment while conflict happens.
Exactly.
Right now-
we are now in a situation of conflict, and it would be great that we all act with discernment about the situation.
And right now, you're only digging your own grave to your own little group that you are.
I am so sorry. We are just trying to save our friend, and we are
Really
also
difficult.
diplomats as part of the Cerberus Assembly. Badge.
Well,
Kaiser already dropped the Cerberus
Yeah.
assembly
Yeah.
bomb.
Listen, how about we just each take a seat, have a tea, and try to talk in frank and open ways? I understand we all have our little things we hold to our heart. I hear that there's a matter of maybe a certain taint. A certain little cat friend of ours maybe wasn't supposed to have as much black fur as he has. Just, we've traveled a long time with him, and we didn't even know the fur could get more or less black, so this is a shock to us as well.
We're just
sometimes-
trying to help him, and also because we're under such a tight timeline with our organization, it's the stress.
Yeah, we only had the best of intentions, but sometimes, you do little mistakes.
I'm a
Portia?
foreigner. I'm sorry. I was not aware the Everlight was not a deity here that was allowed. Here, I can just throw it away and I'll yeet the symbol.
so you're disrespecting this holy ground by just throwing garbage at my floor.
Oh, I can clean it up. I pick it up and
Stop moving!
Okay.
And Portia, give me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Because right now, you're all going under arrest.
Clerics of Bahamut, man.
Listen, well, it's just the follies of
Jesus.
youth, okay? And like,
And you see an elven woman stepping inside the small inner circle that your group, the two priests that you were with, and Nazum were. Nazum was, and you see the lightning in his mouth getting to. If anything happens, I'm gonna things. But Portia calming down the situation with her last calls. You see this elven lady that is wearing blue robes, and you see 3 eyes on her back of this robes, and she looks like a priest of Eun, that is the knowing mentor.
All right. Please, everybody, calm down. Great Father Guthrock, please. We understand that maybe something is afflicting this poor Tabaxi. He doesn't seem... Well, you seem to know more about the subject, so we would need to let him speak, maybe, about this. I suggest that Iyun takes the diplomatic center within the faith and the citizen over here, if you wouldn't mind.
I would mind.
Gathrak, please. Calm down. If anything would happen bad, they would have done it already.
I will set it up to the wisdom of my father and sisters. Let's talk.
And this is where we're going on break.
Oh, God.
listen,
I'm just gonna shut the fuck up for the rest of the session.
listen,
No, but
I
that-
don't
that-
need I don't need a curse to age 5 years in one night. Is all I'm saying.
Well, Shroud, you're cured.
I'm so cured, and I'm more white than I've ever been. I've never been.
So, thank you, peeps, for being with us for the first half of this episode. We will be right back up in around 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes So stay back after these messages. And we're back, everybody. Where this day was going pretty good, and having met the customer service guard at the entrance of the city to access directly the upper city of Zadash. You can see right there with the temple. They met with a dwarven fellow that directed them to a priest of Bahamut, the Great Father Gathrock, sorry, Golden Dragonborn of the Platinum Dragon that was healing Shroud for what was cursing on his soul. Well, on his wounds. What derailed from what was supposed to be is that Shroud lost a bit of his black taint on half of his face, and he's mostly white with this like tiny part black on his head, maybe on the rest of his body. We don't know, but only 1/5 of it still black. So there was something a bit bigger that scared our Bahamut priest, and he went a bit overboard. With everything, and then with trying to convince him to stop and such, like praising a false idol that is not part of the dwindling empire, that is the Everlight, didn't help to the cause. But at the last point, Portia, our old lady, our old grandma, really kind one, tried to ease up the tension, and she was assisted by a priestess of Ioun, an elven lady that is joining up to ease the tension and open a communication circle. So we will be starting back with her, actually, that will be taking...
So, let's all sit down first.
And there's a lot of bench all around the place, and they're gathering up in a small circle, in small of everybody. So you literally have maybe 50 people that are like around, but a bit further. And
Would you like the discussion to be private? Since it's about you, dear Tabaxi.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
And you see that she just move her hands and go back, and you see a silent authority from her. Not that she is inquisitive or such, but she doesn't seem to be overthrown by the golden dragonborn that is with them. And you see that all the 50 people left and are going back to different part of the temple, and only you, the dwarven fellow that received you first, and the golden dragonborn stays.
We will.
Dear Great Father, let me open with the point of view of the accused, if you don't mind. So, your name, please?
My name is Shroud.
So, at first you seem that you know that something is afflicting you. Am I right?
Yeah, the vampire spawn?
No,
You
you told
mean
us.
more than that. Yes. Well, I'm alone with these people, or there's people hearing what I'm gonna say?
Like she sent the other off. Like all the 50 people that were around that were gathering,
But
she
my
sent
friends
them
are
off.
still there, right?
All your friends are there, but
Okay.
We can go away if we like to.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna tell you the incredible story of the evil wizard that punished me for what I am. No, that's not the real story. So yeah, you know where I come from, there's kind of a situation where with the wood there, like I'm from Shady Creek Run, and to the north there's the what's the name already? The Savalier Wood, I think.
Yes, it is.
Yes. So I might have walked a bit too far once there, but I can't really say what happened to me. I'm just what I am now, and that's about it. But the thing I know for sure is that, at the Cerberus assembly, there's this archmage named uh, Martinet Ludonus. I think that was his name. Yeah. Well, he brought me over for a reason, so I assume that I'm not like a danger.
You are talking about Ludinus Dalat, that is the Archmage of one of the founder of the Cerberus Assembly.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying the truth.
He personally brought you over.
Yep. Because I'm not a danger. That's why he did that.
Knowing the Cerberus Assembly, it might be because you are a danger that you've been
Oh,
brought.
come on. Why is everybody always saying that?
It's mostly because the Cerberus Assembly doesn't have the best of reputation initially everywhere you're going.
Well, anyway, that's the story. So I went into the Savaler Wood. Something might have happened to me. I don't know much. I'm not that much of a wizard or anything. And that old man brought me over, and that's where I am now. With my friends. It's kind of a dark wizard story, actually.
You seem to be honest,
Always.
except the worshipper of the Everlight here. Who would support the claim that he does? Him not being a danger. So 2 on the 4.
Well, technically, you've excluded Griff now.
2 on the 3, so technically would be majority, because I see that your friend.
And are you makeup right now as a wood elf, Kaiser? Yeah.
Yes, I am, because I knew we were going to Zadash today.
Yeah.
Your elven fellow doesn't seem to be supporting his claim.
No, I just do it silently. He's my teacher, you know.
You are the one teaching him.
Yes.
All right. And you, worshipper of the Everlights, that you don't even have enough to keep it and throw it away. First, we will be confiscating this holy symbol. Because I don't trust that you are a worshipper of the Everlight. You're just one of the other lacking faith.
I'm really new. Actually, it's only been a week. And I've been here 3 days, so I didn't know that worshiping the Everlight was illegal here. Sorry.
You've been here 3 days.
Yeah. New recruit of the Cerberus Assembly, straight from Jorhas.
You see, that's why they're not trustworthy. They're with the Cerberus Assembly and they're accepting Jorhatian in their ranks. Preacher of this Luxon thing.
Well, that's the thing. I'm not a worshiper of the Luxon. I'm all about the Everlight now.
But the only thing that the Jorhatian knows is this or betray your gods.
Exactly how is this relevant to Shroud's condition?
Yeah, that.
This is another topic.
Exactly. Not exactly the one we were here for at all.
Since she brought it up, she made it part of this.
Well, I
And
don't.
sadly, he is not wrong about that. Technically, by the law, and by Erathis, seems to you being so inclined to call her name so forth. By the laws of the Dwendalian Empire, she have to be made detained 15 days in prison for worshipping a false idol.
Again, I had no idea. You know, Shahashian outreach program. I'm learning.
Well, listen, a mistake has happened on her behalf. She kind of found this on the floor. Sissy, where did you find this? And was hoping to score some goodwill by showing that she's a person of faith as well. I think she just grabbed the first holy symbol that she had on her person, which happened to be this. In light, I understand that ignorance doesn't always forgive one for their crimes. And I like show a little inside my lapel, a little Yun embroidery on the inside of my sleeve. I'm like, knowledge is an important thing, but also I believe that the lessons can be learned. And to be honest, a 15-day detention is not something we can afford on our mission. If there's any other way to atone for the wrongdoing we have done, please, we are all ears, but time is of the essence for us.
Let me be clear. Justice will have to be done one way or another. We understand that if you could share a part of what are your motivation about this mission is, not knowing the whole thing. It might be feeling obliged to a cure that the sentence might comes later.
We're trying to rescue some fellow agents that have gone missing by the coast, and also try to limit the interference of foreign agents. Foreign criminal agents.
Great Father Gothric, would you be inclined to leave a mark that justice will be held after the accomplishment of their mission?
And you see a woman that is wearing a black long robe with long sleeves, and you see that at the extremity seems to be having black feathers. And you just see that she comes next to the Dragonborn here, and she whispers something. And she crawled back a bit.
So it's done. The body was sent to us to be brought back. An elven fellow of the Everlight. He said that he was investigating on a cult and got his throat cut mid-investigation by none of your group. Is this facts?
Oh, that's where the symbol's from.
What was this investigation about, this religious cult? He told us that maybe Thorog might have an end in this. Do you have any more information?
Yeah, betrayer god activity. Listen, I'm not the most.
May I do a religion check?
Yes, please do so.
Trying to go back into my notes in the meantime.
Because I don't remember anything, but it might help.
You know that Torag is one of the betrayer gods, the one that the priest called during the fight. A lot of time during this fight. Let me just give you a bit here. He's the god of torturers, slavers, and jailers. So a bit of the counterpart of Eratus and Bahamut. That this god seems to be the one that is enforcing a bit more and enslavement and torture. His name is called the Crawling King.
I share this information.
We know what the betrayer god is, but did you had any intent? Were they about to perform anything in this place? Because the
Well,
priest itself did not have an answer because he was actually dead.
I do remember Portia finding a scroll mentioning someone called Lars Barmer.
Yeah, we kind of interrupted them mid-ritual, I hope.
Also, there were idols of the Dawn Father and the Everlight smashed in for some reason.
Yeah.
Really?
We did what we could to interfere with them, and yes, that Everlight priest also was trying to interfere and stop this betrayer god cult from doing their nefarious activities.
All right. And this is why he was brought back to life.
Like, what was he a priest of a religion that is accepted here? No. Was he trying to prevent the common enemy, the betrayer gods, from having them set foot here? Yes. So thought he deserved a second chance.
And this is why.
And he looks at the Eon priestess and his dwarven fellows.
That yes, judgment will be applied after. But your name, false worshipper of the Everlight,
I think that's a bit of a reach to say that I'm a false worshiper. I'm just kind of like still new and getting into it.
come forward.
Yeah, Revna.
Give me your hand.
And in a bit, like radiant energy would be burning your skin. You just grab your hand in between his hands, and you feel something getting engraved, more like an iron would be going into your skin, but only radiant energy. And after you remove his hands, you see a dragon shape on your hand, a scar.
This will be the binding of the contract, that you'll see justice after something more important you'll be facing.
Let this just be a proof of my goodwill towards the Empire. Which I've helped keep safe, might I add.
On this,
Out of the goodness of my heart.
then before I change my mind, leave the vicinity of this temple.
You see the priestess just nodding towards you respectfully. The priest, the Moradin priest is just like...
I do a mix of a respectful nod and a little like.
I know, Viv, that your camera is not working, but does your sound works? Not
It
either.
does.
Okay, yes, it does. Cool.
Yeah, it's just a camera.
Cool. So we have a vest. You just can't see it right now. So, are you staying or are you following the invitation of getting out of this place?
Yeah,
I'm-
I know better than to push my luck even further
Yeah.
than I've already pushed it. So
We go out as quickly as we can, and I'm not stealing anybody on the way back.
Kaiser, with your 13 religion, you know that the lady that whispered on in the
I
ear
know.
of the Dragonborn is a priestess of the Raven Queen.
I knew. I read your lore.
Good. So you're out of this temple. The sun is midday, like later after midday, so maybe 3-4 in the afternoon.
That's why I hate going in temples. They're full of themselves.
Yeah, they really are.
I hate them.
What the heck is up with illegal religions? Anyway,
Yeah.
that's stupid.
We can talk about that in private.
Yeah, maybe not in the open street.
Because I assume right now that between us 5, 6, within a Zoom, at least half of us practice illegal religions.
Well, I don't practice any religion. I was just trying to help, but look where that got us.
Yeah, ever light girl.
How was I supposed to know that?
Yeah, same for me, actually. I made up a story to leave that place.
It
I'm
was
so
obvious.
happy I remembered the name of one of the archmage on the wall
Yeah,
at the
Kaiser,
assembly.
you're from the Dwendalian Empire, aren't you?
Yeah, I was born here.
Well, why didn't you tell me that the Everlight was illegal then?
Did you ask me? Or did you just improvise and took it out of your belt?
Well, you could have said something to stop me.
I don't like religions.
I know.
Weren't we supposed to have this discussion not in the middle of the streets?
We don't, we walk.
We're still in the fucking middle of the street.
Yeah, well, towards the inn, but since like we're trying to make this game fun, we speak while
we're talking and walking. It's fine.
We're walking here.
All right.
Well, listen, like, not all gods are bad. Like, that Yun lady priestess was very reasonable and understanding.
She wants everything dead. And to
Does
stay
she?
dead. They just work for overpowered beings that control things. It's just weird religions.
They still took a lot of our money, also.
Yeah,
forget
they're like
that.
scam people. I hate
don't-
religion.
I don't know if it's a scam to have a
Give me a sec because I lost Rev not in the stream.
Oh,
Oh, she's back.
hello.
Yep,
Okay.
you back. What were you saying? I didn't.
I was
I-
saying something to the effect of like, yeah, like this is what me helping you like gets you waving.
Well,
my
it's a
hand.
nice
There's
tattoo,
that.
you know?
Pretty sure it's actually a brand.
Looks stupid. I hate dragons.
So we know
Sorry.
where you're from now, though.
Well, I don't hate Nazoom though. Well, yeah, you all. It's not a secret that I'm from Shorehouse. I've been saying it since day one, but
I didn't pay attention then.
Ari,
Yeah,
please give me a Constitution saving throw when you said that you hated dragons.
Oh no.
what's Revna's wisdom score?
15.
Okay, 15. So, a bit like Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3, your hands start to glow white from radiant energy, and you'll suffer half of the damage.
Fuck's sake.
Uh,
Chaos question or what? However that word is pronounced, I have no idea.
So 1 radiant damage.
Okay. She just kind of like winces and goes like,
What the hell?
Oh,
Oh, this
same.
sucks.
What a nice tattoo.
I'm
Oh my god.
guessing it's a brand.
Shroud,
So-
you owe me big time.
So I just want to make
You
clear.
took out the Everlight symbol on your own mind.
I just want to make something clear before everything goes out. This degenerated because Shroud, you have a secret you didn't share with any one of us.
No, that's not a secret. I'm black and white. I have always been black and white, and you all know that.
But not
Yes.
this white.
Yeah, like
I forgot how white I was before.
you forgot that you were not half and half.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know.
How old are you, Shroud?
All right,
I'm-
stop.
Not 20 years old more now.
Yeah.
I will stop this here. Tonight, at the inn, we will make a little secret room where we all share a secret because I'm fucking tired that we all go in stupid interaction with people that should be really easy because we don't know shit about each other's.
Well, you're one to talk.
I was
I'm
gonna say-
ready to tell you a secret tonight.
Wow.
So,
I wish I had a calendar. I would write that down.
don't be sarcastic. You do have secrets as well.
Honestly,
That's what sarcasm held.
Honestly, I don't have secrets.
Oh, goody two shoes. No secrets from us.
No, it's just I don't believe in keeping them.
So why don't? Anyway, I
Because
think we
she.
should-
I know that answer. Because you didn't ask her something. Like Kaiser says all the time.
It's true, you say that all the time.
I learned, you see?
Yes, you're
Yes,
good,
you
Miss
do. Yes, you do.
Well, in any case, might I remind us that, I got us free room and board at an inn and a free meal. So
Yeah, that's a good thing. Let's go there.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
You're
I owe you
welcome.
big time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like to sleep.
So you are going towards the Lodge of the Eclipse, the inn over there. So, where is it? Zadash here. Point of interest, here it is. So, no, so that's the Art of the Hall Armor, no. Nighttime shows. So when you arrived, there's a halfling fellas that seems to be running around and just like,
Okay, move out the way, please. Okay.
and you see that you just have a large cabaret just carrying the drinks and slide on the table.
Okay, so that's yours. Okay. The show is gonna be in like 2 hours. Please count down each drink, but not too much because you'll be disturbing everything. So, all right.
And you just see he grabs the large carrot and turns to you like,
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lodge of the Eclipse. Are you here for the show tonight?
Amongst
Where
other
now?
things.
and I'm just gonna whip out the thing
Oh!
that you were given.
Good citizen of the Dwendalian Empire, I see. So, right now, we will be having, how many rooms? I would have 3 rooms. Would that be in mind for the 6 of you? It's 2 bed each, so you'll be all comfortable for the night.
Yeah, we can split.
Yeah, I can sleep
Two
with
per
the cat.
We could share one room of secret.
Yeah, No, we can sleep in 3 rooms, but we can make one. Well, whatever. Yes, we will take 3 rooms.
All right. So, first in food and that's a full garment. Good. Those coupons worth a lot for us too because the government pays after. So, let's go with well, for tonight it's gonna be right, we have been marinated like in honey and mustard, like lunch of pork. So we'll be cooking that for the night, and with a lot of veggies and potatoes that has been well a bit spiced up by the local place. So would that be good for you? Yep.
We don't care. Just show us our rooms. Thank you.
Come on,
We-
Kaiser, don't be
what-
rude.
What Kaiser
Did
means?
you care?
Yeah,
We really do
potatoes sound
appreciate-
really good.
Thank you.
All right. So here's the keys.
Lots of
And you see that
carbs,
he's
filling.
and like
Here's for you, milady. Here's for you, older lady. And here's for you, rude guy. So, well, dinner will be served in 2 hours. Be there when the show starts, and everything should be fine. And if you want to drink, come at the bar. And, well, what's the new guy's name?
My name is Gregory.
Why were the government want us to approach more of the exhortation, blah blah blah. We have like an half hogger stuff here. He's the new chef. Whatever, but he's doing good food, so that's right. So just go there, and he'll take care of the drinks too.
Yeah, I hear those Jorhaitian folks are really talented. So I'm looking forward to trying exotic cuisine.
You know, but that would be pretty good. Anyway, so I'll leave you to your room. Your room is this one, and yours and this one, and yours is top right there, and go at the front, at the other end. So, see everybody.
and he's rushing to serve other customers inside the inn.
If I take a quick look around, I know the show is in 2 hours, but is there a lot of people inside the place?
Like the show seems to be able to receive maybe 100 person. Like the inn is not a small one; it is a pretty big one. And the Lodge of the Eclipse seems to have maybe around 20, 25 rooms that are available, but they're not all taken. But for right now, for the reception for the stage, there may be already 25 person in that are like drinking and pre-drinking this kind of event.
And asking for a friend, is it like a show that normally rich people will only be able to attend?
You're in the midtown for this, close to the Penta Market. So it is some of the right now. There's no rich folk because rich folk arrive fashionably late. But for the mids, well, it's the middle class that's mostly here right now because the lower class are still working in the fields.
Thank you.
So you all have your rooms. Two of the rooms seems to be of comfortable sight, and weirdly, the one of Kaiser seems to be like not that the stuff is not less luxurious. It is still comfortable, but you see that the bed could have been a bit more comfortable in that, and the covers might have been a bit less rash.
I
on
will
the
go
skin.
see the man that just gave me this room.
Kaiser want to see the manager.
Yes.
Yeah, Kaiser, more like Karen.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, but like, can it wait after the whole circle of secrets?
No.
Oh my god, you're such a pain.
So yes, what can I do, dear sir?
Yes, first of all, you gave us 3 different rooms. One of those 3 is less good than the 2 others.
Yes, because that's the only one we have paid for by the government.
That's not acceptable by the government.
Well, then just
You
look at one of
are-
the nice one and give me the fucking key.
Oh,
You still
So-
have a reason to complain?
Yes, I do. I don't like that my partners have to sleep in bad rooms because of you.
It's okay. I used to sleep in hay.
I have slept on grounds and like forest. This is gonna be an upgrade anyway.
You're lucky, man. but you're petite.
Might I suggest that perhaps we switch the covers of the bed to make them a little more comfortable for one of my companions, whoever's going to keep the room.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh no, that's a 10.
Oh, 10.
I rolled a 4.
10. Still like,
I am, if I wasn't clear though, I am casting suggestion.
well, no, it wasn't clear. But
Oh, I said, might I suggest?
but
Wink as well.
with a 10, since Vest seems to be the one like grabbing the key for for the bed, and Nezum says is going in in the same place. He's like,
Oh, well, for dear customers who are kind and smiling, we will be providing the necessaries for the beds to be comfortable.
Thank you. It's very
My
kind.
pleasure.
Well, Kaiser, you did a good thing sticking to your ground.
Yes, now we have
because
3 good rooms. Now
No.
let's make this Chamber of Secrets.
I don't care about others. I talk about our room. We'll have the best because of that.
You've never heard you attract more flies with honey than vinegar, right?
Oh well.
so you're
Well,
going
that's
to
if
the.
Kaiser wants to attract flies, which in this case I assume he does since he wanted a better bed. But
I don't care about this argument. I don't think it's a valid one.
Okay, so where do we take all our secrets out?
Here, in the good room. Alright, let's sit down. Now, we play stupid games and we pay the price all the time. We should not enter dangerous situations with flaws of us out in the open that we don't know about it. For instance, I will start this circle of secrets. If you tell the secret to anyone, I will kill you. That's clear. Alright, I do not enter the temple because I do believe in a forbidden religion. Here, at least. I firmly believe that the only true power of this world is the Luxor. And then I just show the symbol of the Luxor that I hide beneath my shirt.
I have no idea what this is.
That's a good thing.
they're worshipped by the Drow up in
Yes.
Jorhas. So you're not really that special, honestly, Kaiser, but nah. Good
Thank
for you.
Thank you.
What's the Luxon?
It's powerful force that we still do not understand. And we might more understand it if we controlled more of it. But all of it is in the Kryn dynasty right now.
Is this room really like safe? Like you talk about deep stuff now. Are we safe here?
I speak with a lower voice.
Okay, I get it.
I speak like that.
Yes, lower.
Okay, perfect.
What I mean by
Nazum,
that?
Nazum, do the same thing.
I can try.
So, anyway, I can speak to you about the Luxor another time.
Okay.
Just mean, do not put me in any of those crazy priests. I don't like them, and they don't like me.
Okay.
Now,
Don't talk about it. Don't talk
Exactly.
about it. Don't
Shroud.
talk about
what the fuck with your fur?
Oh, come on.
it. What the fuck is up with that?
I'm just gonna speak normally
Wow,
because
you're
if we do
pretty
that for like 15 minutes.
What? You don't want D&D ASMR.
No. Why?
So, yeah, well, most of my story was true, but some of it was not true. And for real, I don't know much about what's happening to me. It just happened at some point in my life when I ventured too far in the Savaler Wood, which is right north of Shady Creek Run. So yeah, people said to me it's corruption, but I don't know much about it. That's it. That's all I know. No secret.
Wait, you never decided to look into it?
Well, I didn't really know where to go before getting to the before getting to Rex Centrum, actually, because in Shady Creek Run, you live your life of the street, so nobody really helped me out with that.
Is this why you study magic?
No, that's something that happened to me with my friend here. I learned that I could do magic recently.
So, you were perfectly white before?
Maybe I can't really remember. I hide all that fur under armor and garb, so
Were you always a cat?
yes, for sure. What's wrong with you? Yes, I was
I-
always a cat, and I'm a
Oh,
tabaxi.
I'm
Respect that.
asking honest question.
Yeah, and
I
I'm
don't know why we're
answering
Italians
honestly.
right now, but
Yeah, like Shroud. I think. Like, how old are you now?
Oh, that's a good question. Uh, I'm not that old, actually.
Do you not remember when you were born?
Well, you know,
Who does?
who
life
does
is.
remember when they're born?
No, but you usually have people to tell you, right?
Well, you want to know
It's-
the truth?
It's not
I
often.
don't remember much from where I come from, actually. I remember mostly my years in Shady Creek Run because
Oh.
I put behind me all the stuff with my Tabaxi clan and all. So, yeah, that's mostly it for me.
Why don't you remember anything you know?
Oh, self denying.
I understand that.
Yeah, so.
So, do you think maybe this corruption is linked to you not remembering things, or?
Ah, no, it's only me. I do remember stuff. I just. That's not a secret. It's just like bad parts of my life.
Hmm.
Now I said way too much. It's next people.
Yeah, your turn, Vess with no secrets.
Well, what do you want to know?
I don't know.
Do you love insult?
Hmm?
Do you love insult?
That's
No.
boring. Why did you join the Cerberus assembly?
That's a good one.
I know.
Vivian will need to go look back at her background because she doesn't remember.
No secret, Vess.
More like no memory, Viv. No.
No
Who's
preparation enough.
Viv?
It's okay. It's been a while.
And it's also been like my first day back to work, and all I've done is cram my brain with information. So yeah.
It's all good. It was a joke.
But honestly, if I remember correctly, she pretty much joined partially because of well, I mean, it's no secret I also belong to the cleric order. So would you be so surprised if I told you, hey, they might want to know what the service assembly is doing and they're gonna send agent to join the service assembly?
So you're a spy.
I wouldn't say a spy. I don't need to do report often, and it's more about understanding. And it's not like there's a antagonistic relationship between the two organizations, as you could have seen.
But what is going to happen if they are one against the other?
Well, that's a bridge we'll cross when we get there.
I don't like that answer.
Still my answer.
Mm,
Honestly, it's not meant to happen, but that doesn't mean it's never gonna happen. I can't promise you something I don't know if it's gonna come to or not. Then I would be lying to you, and I'd rather. I mean, the whole purpose of this is being truthful, so.
And I think that Lady Astrid is aware that she's a member of it.
I mean,
Yes.
she is, so it's not like that's actually a secret.
Well, it's something we did not know. Well, at least for myself.
But she basically told you, all of you, when I was there about it.
Yeah,
Then I
but your
confirmed it.
affiliation to be here to understand the Cerberus.
Oh, I mean, as I said, is it really that surprising?
Well, I'm surprised. Doesn't it show in my face?
There's not a lot that your face shows. Your makeup is a bit stale.
Yeah, it's the makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly the makeup. So let's just say that wasn't an actual secret. So do you have another question?
I'm good.
All right.
Why do you like when you do your like energy on your blades and stuff?
Yeah.
It's emo craft, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
But yours turned bright white last time. This
Yeah.
is not usual with emo craft.
It is specific to my order of Blood Hunter specifically.
And
We
when
specialize
you,
in hunting undeads,
ah,
so that's why.
so my question will be, why are you so much inclined to study undead?
Um,
Dedicating your things to your orders. What would be your motivation?
I mean that's a little bit of understanding a previous adventure and its repercussion, and partially because family.
Oh, something happened to your family?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I mean it happened a long time ago, so
Well, maybe that's a secret you can tell us about.
I think that would be telling a little too much secret.
Oh, so now you have a secret.
Well, it's not much like Shroud said earlier. It's not so much secrets, then it's not that fun to remember right now.
She's going to be for the next room of secret?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
until like a temple kill us because she didn't tell us. We'll see.
Honestly, Arathis is a recognized worship, so it's not like me being religious is gonna get us into trouble.
Is that like an attack on my beliefs?
Absolutely not. It's
Okay.
just I'm just stating a fact as this is not gonna cause any issue. So if we get in trouble in a temple, it's gonna be because I'm fucked up and not because of who I worship.
Noted.
Who's next? I guess Portia have a lot of secrets. She like have a lot of experience behind her belt.
Yeah, long life.
Well, I think I've reached a point of my life where we talk about forgetting things, where I've forgotten more secrets than some of you might have had. So you're gonna have to help me jog my memory. What was it the way I used to play Truth or Dare? Yeah, tell me a truth. Make me say a truth, yeah.
So we have to ask a question.
Mhm. I already told you why I'm in the Cerberus Assembly the other time, so...
And I see Portia with her with her glass of wine.
Yeah, Portia got a glass of wine. She's like, she was coming to the room. It's like, nah, I'm gonna need a drink for this.
I have one.
Hmm.
You seem genuinely a good person. But is there one person you do have resentment for? A grudge, a sentiment of vengeance, revenge.
Well, if something happened to my grandson, you'll find out quite well how I can be.
I did not know you had a grandson.
That means she was married at some point. You had a husband?
I sure did.
Why are you all so surprised?
You did the devil's tango with someone?
More than once.
No.
I mean, she's old. She's not dead.
It's not because you're old that you have children.
No, but there's a higher probability you might have them, and that you've had sex a few times, perhaps.
Perhaps.
Wait, have
So
I don't know. I just never really envisioned Portia as doing that.
But that's not really a secret. Like we all
Sorry.
know Portia as a wildlife anyway. So who's the who's the guy that you ate from your grandson?
well, I'll have to find out who it is.
Oh.
'Cause, yeah. But that aside,
Oh, you don't know.
What happened to your grandson?
Oh, now
I
this
think
is
it was the
interesting.
mission you went on your own.
Yeah. The reason why I'm with the Cerberus Assembly is because my grandson is also a member of the Cerberus Assembly. He went missing.
Oh.
Wow. Where?
Close to where we're going, but now he's likely across the ocean. So
What makes you think that?
we had a chat with an agent we cornered.
Well, if we find any clues towards your grandson, I'm ready to help you find him.
Appreciate it, Kaiser. You've got a good heart, despite
Don't
that
tell
rock
anyone about
exterior.
that.
Would you also kill me if I said that?
Maybe.
I like
I-
it. The little
I think
insertion-
that's the version of sarcasm that Kaiser's doing instead of the one that Vess is doing that is obvious.
Yeah. See, this is because different people have different senses of humor.
I don't do humor.
So Revner,
Yeah? What do you
what's
want to know?
yours? What's yours?
Well, I don't know. What do you want to know?
Oh, Portia, have one.
What made you leave?
Oh, well, that's easy. Didn't I tell you?
This old lady forgets a lot of things.
Well, unlike Kaiser, I never really studied magic. It was just more of a thing I was born with. So I'm just
Good
trying
for
to.
you.
Yeah, I mean, just comes effortlessly, I suppose. But yeah, I'm just trying to learn about it and like learn where it comes from and how to use it, which is why I joined the Cerberus Assembly. Greatest mages in Wildemount, so might as well.
I can
Alright.
teach you with your house.
No, no, where I'm from, there wasn't really anyone that knew much in the ways of magic, which is why I had to leave.
Hmm. Oh, actually, since that was pretty much wasn't much of a secret. Does anybody else have a question?
You seem to have another one. Go ahead.
Which one of us is your favorite to do pranks with?
Wait, with or on?
Ooh. I have a guess for both.
What is it?
I think Shroud is the best for with. And to be honest, do I even have to say who it is for the on?
Yeah, I
I-
know.
I feel this me.
Then what would make you say that, Kaiser? You don't have a sense of humor, so pranks wouldn't work on you.
Sometimes I feel picked on by all of you.
No, actually, it's that tiefling guy back in Rexentrum.
Oh.
He was pretty funny to prank. He was practicing him magic, and I just hid and kind of like messed with him. It was great.
Well, I can't do joke about Vess. I need her to protect me, so
I protect you. Don't you remember that my magic saved you more times than you can count?
no, I can't count a lot of times, so I'm not sure that's true. But
The spell
I guess-
Silvery Barb comes
I-
to mind quickly first.
What silvery barbs?
You know the one that makes you not be attacked because I
Oh,
control fate
y-
that's
you do
around.
that? Oh, I thought it was pure luck. Oh well, thank you.
Oh. You know, this is an indication of the divine and how it works. He just thought he had tabaxi protection of looking over him. It was you all
Exactly.
along.
I want to switch my bed partners.
Well, I don't mind sleeping in the bad room.
I'm not sleeping in a bad room. I sleep in a good room.
Well, the bad room is the one you're in.
No, I'm not, because 5 persons here like volunteered
No,
not for
no,
me
no.
to brag
You're not
about it.
understanding. Whichever room you're in, it's the bad room because you're in it.
Oh,
Bad juju is you.
that hurts.
No, I'm still fine with staying with you. You just have to keep me.
I'll stop speaking now.
No, but this was fun. I learned a lot of things. Now we're cool. Everybody's fine. We don't have a church going after us. There's a tattoo
Yeah.
on Revna arm. Let's go see the
Yeah.
show.
I mean, as you've probably realized at this point, I'm not from around here, so I'm, trying to help in my own way. And yeah, I don't know what the customs are, so half the time I put a foot in my mouth. So sorry.
Oh, you know what we could do? So the first time I came here, I wasn't as well off when we came during our honeymoon. So we kind of like scrapped little things and found this little inn run by a couple. And every morning they'd give us little like lessons over breakfast over like how things run. So maybe we could do that now. Like
I
every
would love that.
breakfast, like we share stories about what we know about where we're going, and like I love talking about my travels. So.
Oh, but hang on, because Kaiser, you worship the Luxon.
I do believe the Luxon is the true force of our universe, yes.
Well, in that case, were you really born here?
Yes.
Huh.
Do you think beliefs are tied to where you're born?
Well, no. Except, from what I know, I haven't really crossed paths with a lot of Luxon worshippers here, but they're everywhere in Jorhas. So.
Yeah, because here people feared what they did not understand, and since the Kryn control all of the Luxon, they felt it was a weapon against the Dwendalian Empire, so they made it illegal to worship it.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
I know.
Okay. So, were your parents worshippers of the Luxon then?
I do not know who are my parents.
Oh.
You know, the word orphan can come to mind.
I get it. I'm one of those as well, so.
Were you lacking in parental figures?
That's now that you understand that?
That explains a lot.
I didn't want to assume.
Yeah, I was born in the streets of the Dwendalian Empire, as no parents would claim a drow as their child, I guess, in a human empire. In a war with a drow empire.
You haven't had enough hugs, have you?
I don't care about hugs.
That's what someone who hasn't had a lot of hugs would say.
Maybe. But I still don't care about hugs.
Have you ever been hugged?
Maybe.
I'm looking at you like, see if there's a like trembling of the
I'm
lip.
going to make a what's
Deception check?
Deception check, yeah.
I'm gonna roll insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna roll it as well. Imagine we both roll once.
Like you ask me if I've been hugged in my life, and like my face just.
Alright. Alright, I look at you, I'm like, okay. So, who are you sleeping with tonight?
I don't know.
It's not Shroud.
No.
It's fine. I'll take one for the team.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, I owe you something. I could do it now. Not owe you
No,
anything.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no,
God
no,
damn it! That
no.
was too easy. I think.
Yeah, it really was.
Hmm.
And is it my turn to say a secret now?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, we
Yes.
forgot you.
You forgot me.
I didn't.
No, but you were asking a lot of questions, so you were
Okay.
like directing the discussion with Kaiser.
So, I'll just grab this little moment to welcome our raiders from Lantern
shit.
Noir that we had with all your peeps. I hope that you had a fun time. I don't know if you were in a game of D&D. Tell us in the chat. But nice to seeing you here, and always a pleasure. Tell us what you were doing. And right now we're doing, like it says, a Wildemount in the Critical Role Universe D&D 5e campaign, where my Hounds are Cerberus Assembly members, and on the other week we're streaming in French for Star Wars inspired campaign with the Fate Core system. But right back to Nazoom, our bronze dragon in a dragonborn form. Well, I told you that I had a dad, right? Yeah. So this part is true, but the thing is that I don't know if he's my dad because he told me that I was supposed to be dead.
What? Your dad thought you were dead?
No, my dad told me that I was supposed to be dead. So I don't know if I'm born or if I've been revived.
Yeah, because we found you like in the necromancer den, so you might have been revived.
It was a necromancer den?
There was like weird things.
There was a creature we fought, right?
Yeah. That's what I call a necromancer den.
Okay. But it was not there. I was captured and brought there. But
Well, wait. So before you were captured, your dad thought you were supposed to be dead?
yes, for maybe 1 year or two.
You were supposed to be dead for a year or two?
No,
I feel
I
like
was
this-
with him for a year or two.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
Okay, yeah, because there will be signs of decay.
No. I was with him for a year or two, but not he. I don't know, but he told me that I was supposed to be dead. So, like I said, I don't know if I was supposed to be born or if I was supposed to be revived. And he never told me. Because people came to fetch him, and after a while, I was stuck at home alone, and I had no more food, so I left. And that's where I got captured. But my father told me that you were all talking about gods and stuff. He said that he was worshipping Tiamat.
Your father was worshipping Tiamat.
Do you know who Tiamat is?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Well, it's the god of the chromatic dragons usually, and you're not chromatic dragon.
That's not Bahamut? No, it's the other way around.
Yeah,
What
and
if?
Yeah.
What if Nazoom was a chromatic dragon, and when he got revived, he became a metallic one?
maybe.
Like,
But my
What-
father was really far from here.
What color was your father, if we can ask that?
Oh, he was a human. I call him father because he's the one who saved me.
Oh, he adopted you?
I'm just remembering you guys. I'm 5 years old.
Yes, we know, but your father rescued you from whom?
I don't know.
Huh.
He was just taking care of me.
And he was a believer of Tiamat.
That's what he said. Well, I found books that it was talking about Tiamat in his journal.
And what did the journal say?
I didn't have time. He confiscated it before he left.
What if Nazum's father actually kidnapped him?
That's probably it. A believer of Tiamat buying a dragon egg or something like that is very usual, let's say.
But for a metallic dragon.
Maybe he was not that good at picking his dragon egg.
Or maybe he wanted to corrupt Nazum in some way.
That's true.
It's
You
a
make
good
me a
thing.
colored one?
Or maybe by your upbringing might teach you bad things and bad habits. Luckily, you're with good people now. And good
Meh.
role models.
Meh.
My
With people.
my father always said that we were located in the truth of the here.
Would that ring a bell?
Yeah.
You can give me a nature check, or a nature check.
Nature?
Yeah, nature.
History, maybe?
I did the worst. one
History
in
could
my life.
also work. History could also work.
19.
21.
Vess, if you're still here.
It makes more sense for me to roll nature anyway, so.
Do. Oh, we have the roll of Vess for a 15.
I'm so not rolling anything. I know nothing of this discussion.
The truth of the here first doesn't ring a bell. You know that it's for on your side, Vess. It's not in the Dwindling Empire at all. It is fully it's not on the east side, west side of Wildemount. So probably exhortation or even further. So going with Ravna, since you're from Xorhast, the DC is a bit lowered. So for the Tooth of Zahir is actually on the other side of the Blight Shore, on the east side of the islands. So I'll just grab you all to the world map over here. 2 activating, boop boop boop, 90%, and we're going over here.
Oh, wow.
And right now, just to tell you guys, you are here.
Yeah.
Small walk. Let's go.
And you found Nazum here.
So he's from the Kryn dynasty.
He's from the other side. Xorhas being a whole continent, the Blight Shore is supposed to be his home thing on the east side, on the total east
Yeah,
side.
because the Kryn dynasty only occupies part of Xorhas, not the entire thing.
Okay. My mistake.
Yeah. So for that, the Blight Shore is what you could imagine a post-apocalyptic medieval fantasy thing. That would be it. The things that you find in these are going to kill you. Even if Xorhas is known for that, the Blight Shore is even worse. And the Tooth of Zahir is at the total east. You know that it's located over there. You don't know anything about the place itself.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what you know on the side. But for the history check of Portia, let me just check on for the basic of the Blight Shore. Since you're going for the top of your head, you're not going you're going there. So like mostly wastelands, moorlands, and mountains, malformations. For the Tooth of Zir itself, you know that the forest that is at the top of it is a petrified forest. All the woods over there turned to stone.
Is this a long-standing thing, or is it a recent?
It is from the calamity, so it's been hundreds of years of that. For the Blight Shore has been in that state, and you see that there's you know that there's something called the Ebon Glass Massif, that these seems to be all stalagmite that are growing everywhere, that seems to be cutting over there. And since you rolled a 21, you've heard legends concerning dragons, but you wouldn't know more than that. You would have to search in inside a library or something that specializes in these kind of events.
Yeah, I just had a traveling client pass by at my store, and we had a talk, and he told me all about their travels in that area and what they saw. So yeah, I relay what I said. I was like, oh yeah, once had this fellow came all the way from Shorehouse, tell me all about it. Crazy that it would come up again.
So yeah, that was
So-
my secret.
So we have to investigate more then.
I guess we'll have the time after our mission.
I hope so. We have to find the grandson first.
Yeah, and I might go to jail.
That's true, but for 12 days we can survive that.
I think
Can
the thing,
you-
this would be your payment already. I don't think you'll have to serve the 15 days.
Oh, you mean like
The brand.
having it is?
You suffered for calling dragon bitches.
Yeah, I didn't mean you in Zoom, by the way.
It's okay, I don't take offense.
I hope you know I love you.
I was trying to be sarcastic like Kaiser.
It didn't really work. Sorry.
My sarcasm makes you lonely. Use it with cautious thoughts.
I don't want you to be lonely. I found you guys now.
Well, you lost me when you said Tiamat and stuff like that. I stopped listening. So, yeah, make me learn too one day, I guess.
Um,
And that's not sarcasm.
I don't know a whole lot about that, but maybe if we run into that guy who was really into Bahamut, maybe not mention Tiamat.
No
Okay.
chance.
Without a doubt.
No
Okay.
chance.
Yeah, I don't think they like each other very much. So
You didn't like it when I said that I was the upgraded version of a Dragonborn.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's not
Whatever.
let's not mention Tiamat around him.
Okay.
Good idea.
Let's not mention our beliefs around anyone because I don't think we're a good religious group.
Actually, yeah, I've learned my lesson. I'm still gonna keep this sigil of the Everlight, but yeah, I'm
This has been confiscated by the Dragonborn.
oh well
When you throw it.
oh, because I thought I picked it back up because I was loitering, but you know.
No, that's why you said stop moving.
Yeah,
Well,
in any case, never again.
well, I believe in one thing, and it's not a god. It's money. So we have a show to go see now that we know all our secrets. So see y'all later.
Yes,
That's
money,
true.
which you owe me. Or a favor.
I know I'm starting to pay you back tonight.
Okay.
Just-
We'll see about that.
Don't steal. Please, we have to go quickly by
No,
this
I'm
town.
not gonna steal anybody. Trust me, I'm not gonna steal.
I trust that you will steal tonight.
We don't have to get arrested again.
Yeah, I was
Please.
gonna say already done, but
Is stealing and giving to someone else later on like borrowing?
No, it's stealing, and we don't need to be arrested tonight.
We've courted trouble enough as it is
yeah,
for one day.
let's behave, Shroud, and I'm just gonna elbow him and just wink.
Don't. Let's not steal tonight, please.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Let's just have some fun, okay?
No.
I did not mean that I'm going to. No, I'm not saying that I'm going to watch
Kaiser
Shroud
is
because he's a
really
bad
against
influence on me.
fun.
I'm against being stopped again by authorities because we did something stupid.
Okay, let's not do that.
I need to try on these new gloves, and I just show my hand with no gloves on them.
So
Shroud, if you steal, people steal on the road, so they don't remember you.
Yeah, but people on the road are poor.
or just make sure you don't get caught.
I never get caught.
There you go. See, problem solved.
There you go. Okay, I'm just gonna go see the show.
Okay,
Let's just enjoy the show.
I'm going
Yeah.
to. And on that, we'll end tonight's session while everybody's going for the show
I'm
downstairs.
so lying. I'm gonna steal everybody.
At the Lodge of the Eclipse.
I knew it.
Oh, one last thing. As we're leaving the room, I'll like wait for everybody else to get out, and if Kaiser's the last person, I'll ambush him with a hug.
And then a small tear. Destroy the
Yes.
makeup.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna go to sleep.
All right.
That's a mood.
We're going to go to the quick roundtable as usual. Thank you again for Nebula Gaming that said hello in the chat, Lantern Noir for the raid, and Charles the Elder that followed us 21 minutes ago. Hope you had a good night. Thank you for staying. And tell us about you, what you were doing again. But now let's start with our camera-less Vess. Sadly, it died in midway. But how did you like your game tonight, lady?
Honestly, I really liked it. It was a fun mix of like getting into trouble and then like doing like a revelation round. So it was a lot of fun. It was quite like bonding as for the whole group. So
Nice. And let's follow up with a shroud that is now 1/5 black.
Oh man,
4/5.
I so much forgot about my background. So yeah, that happened, and it was fun. I don't mind. It made us have a discussion about all our secrets. So yeah, we needed that, I think. But the game was really fun. I laughed really loudly, like probably even my neighbor heard me in the next house. But no, I had a lot of fun. It's the second time that I laughed so hard when Revna just talk about the Everlight. The first time was in the bar with the guy from the Everlight. So yeah, that was really fun. Yeah.
Cool. And let's follow up with Portia Cave. How do you like your game?
10 out of 10 would be a witness to apostasy again. That was. There's a certain sweetness to D&D when it's the games where you expect things to go quietly that like kind of escalate in the most alarming of ways, and tonight was a great example of that. So yeah, I had a great time. Also playing Truth or Truth with the group for the second half was really fun. Reminded me of my college days. So like yeah.
It's been a while.
Portia's remembering her like Girls Gone Wild days. Any secrets? Not that I can remember.
You see Portia head over a keg.
Like nobody needs to know like the old engravings of me and the girls when we were young that I have inside of my purse or something.
Let's follow up with our Christoph Kaiser. How'd you like your
Yes.
game?
Well, like Portia said, I like chaotic RP games, and I think this was a good one. Like, I really believe we were like in and out of this city. Well, like maybe you planned one encounter in it, but it so went out of tracks, and I liked it. I was like, oh, I will not listen to the temple interaction. I don't go in temples anyway, so it will go fast. And then it went on for 2 hours. So like, okay, it went wrong at some point, but I had fun with that, and I think we all like had fun at some point with the let's discover ourselves as groups. And I think like our characters are together for quite a time now, so it's nice that we see the relation develops.
Mm-hmm.
So that was nice.
Yeah, 17 episode right now, so we're closing in.
17.
Yeah,
I must have missed like half of them, but yeah.
I think you
Probably.
missed 4 or 5. Not that much, but not enough to be Ashley Johnson. We love you, Ashley, for when you were with campaign 2, but you were never there.
I'm not her.
No. But yes, no, and the thing that you launched the idea of the secret,
Yeah.
that was a nice initiative. Thanks
Yeah.
to
Thank
throwing that in. And let's end up with our Revna, our Chaos Goblin that backfired tonight.
Well, one, it's really good to be back. I feel like a month without playing with this group is too long. And two, yeah, I guess me putting my foot in my mouth is gonna be a recurring thing in this fucking campaign. That's what happens when I try playing a high charisma character, I suppose. Like it's like you try and like take initiative in social encounters and then you're like, guess I said something I shouldn't have. Welp, let's suffer the consequences, which I am happy to.
I'm like, okay, she's gonna help. She's gonna roll a deception check. Oh, she said that
Oh,
she's a
fuck.
worshipper of
And
the Everlight.
that's the thing. I knew certain deities are illegal in the Empire. It's just I didn't like remember which exactly. And for me, like the Everlight was fine. So it just
It's a
ended
good
up making
one.
sense because I wouldn't like Revna's not a native to the Empire, so she wouldn't even know. So it just ended up working in
Well,
like
my girlfriend told me like when your character would be supposed to know something in a setting because that's what she experienced in her game, and I'm actually following that train of thoughts and did it in the past. If your character would have known, I'll give you an intellect check.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that makes sense too, and that's also how I operate as a DM.
So you would be like
It's
reword
no,
like
no, no, yeah,
rewinding
you
the
would
situation.
actually know this, so let's just kind of
But since you were exhortation, I was like, that does not apply in this kind of situation.
No, which is fair, and yeah, I'm like things can't always go perfectly for you in D&D. It's part of the game, so.
And that was just perfect. Like now it's my time for the how did I Fred? How do you find your game? Well, the part where I was like, where Shroud is going to be receiving that amount of healing for curing his stuff, that would be revealing a part of backstory that, like you saw, he forgot. Like I saw his face, like, fuck.
Yeah, I did not think that there would be a reaction of this size. So yeah.
So with all that, and then the convincing afterwards, and just I reread all the thing about the religion about Zadash and the Dwelling Empire, and I was like, if Revna throws it and just like curveball Everlight, I was like, ready. And I don't play like righteous character really often. I don't put them too much in campaigns because it's really restrictive. But since this was the high priest of the place, I was like, well, this is a priest of Bahamut, and he won't react the same way for corruption in the same train of thoughts of that. So, and then the Everlight, you're like, this is the most entitled person you'll be meeting up this place, except maybe the lawmaster. So, like, there's gonna be something other. But no, really love the game. Really love the show that it was doing. At some point, I was just like back seating and just listening. It was perfect. So thanks again for this game. Technically, I don't know if for your availabilities in 2 weeks. But technically, our Cerberus Hounds game is going to be back here Thursday, 7:30, if nothing happens, on the channel. Next week, Insurrection or Star Wars in French campaign, inspired of Star Wars, the Dawn of Rebellion. And more, maybe, not maybe, Baldur's Gate streams are coming. I just bought a new graphic card, a 4060, so I'm going to be back in the game for gaming and streaming at the same time. And well, that will be it. Let me just check who we will be raiding tonight. There's right there, Twitch stream board here. D&D. It's D&D. No, I just wanted D&D categories. All right. Well, Critical Role is there, but there's already 13k people watching. So let's encourage a smaller content creator. Over there, Xaracross, Uncapped Stream Mountain, Pink Moon, episode 5. Finally. Oh, then they're having a final. So let's go raid Myriadix. Raid. Here. Thank you again for the raid from Lantern Noir and all the peeps that stayed. Thank you for watching. And if you like it, you can drop on the socials that I'm launching in the chat right now. We have a Facebook or YouTube is having the past episode on it. The Instagram and Facebook is mostly there. And we have a Discord server if you want to join and chat. It's mostly, it's really quiet right now. But right now, I'm going to take care of it soon. So, right there, Myria X. Let's go. Right. So, see you in 2 weeks for our English campaign with these marvelous hounds, or next week with our French campaign. So, thank you, and remember, always may your fumbles become epic stories. Ciao, people.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Oi.
If you guys love this adventure.